T7M Radio brings to you the best of 7 sports talk with 7 Mitchell.
This is the best of 7 sports talk, T7M Radio with 7 Mitchell. Callers, y'all call up 347-989-8102. It's clearly a wrap, people. Week 12 in the NFL is now over. We just had an exciting Monday night game, the Green Bay Packers. I don't know how the hell Aaron Rodgers and company wound up doing it, but the Green Bay Packers, they knocked off the Philadelphia Eagles last night, Monday Night Football. I'm not going to say it's over for the Eagles, but clearly what we thought and anticipated from Philly early in the season is going to not be the case for the most part. Now, Week 13 is upon us. We coming down the home field stretch. Teams are fighting for position for home field advantage, fighting for position to get a playoff spot. So we got to put this playoff picture in great perspective, and we must start off with my AFC North Division lead in Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to my Baltimore Ravens, man. Y'all already know I'm on a super duper high right now. Justin Tucker kicked 4 field goals as my Ravens shut down the Cincinnati Bengals defense Sunday 19-14 in a victory that raised our Ravens up to first place, sole possession of first place in the AFC North. I believe Joe Flacco led the way 25 for 36, 234 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Before I continue to get into this game, let me just be very, very, very clear. Joe Flacco, I am done with Joe Flacco. It starts to get anemic and it starts to scare me when I'm starting to see Joe Flacco in the regular season. I know what he's capable of in the postseason. Please do not get that confused. But somebody please explain to me, I never knew that there was a rule that automatically gets a team into the postseason if they don't have regular season success. And Joe Flacco is really breaking my heart when it comes to the way he's been playing this season. It's just ridiculous. Ever since this guy got his money in 2013, I have not seen anything. I mean, we went from winning a Super Bowl MVP, not making the playoffs, early playoff exit. This guy seems to cannot get it done. He knows how to throw all the balls. I don't care about the energy and all the stuff that Ray Lewis was saying, because Ray Lewis was accurate as far as the energy that Flacco displayed. I don't care about all that if you can produce. But if you quiet and you're not making any noise, and I don't know where the leadership is playing, I don't know what's going on with Joe fucking Flacco, but Sloppy Joe is what I'm calling him right now. It's not Joe Fluco, it's Sloppy Joe, because he's just all over the place, and I just don't know what the problem is. But every time I turn around, Joe, you want to make some babies. Every time I turn around, you're making babies. But we cannot get this thing right, man, at the quarterback position. And I just fear that we're going to be stuck with Joe Flacco in this productivity for the next 3 to 4 to 5 years. Unacceptable. Unacceptable as a Ravens fan. Y'all let me know, man. Do y'all want Flacco ass out of here? Because I need Flacco gone. I don't like Sloppy Joe. It's too much for my liking. Now, AFC North, the race is going to pretty much come down to the Ravens and the Steelers, in my opinion. The Browns, of course, on 11, on 12, they're done. Cincinnati Bengals right now, you know, they're 3-7, but they 1-5 on the road. They can't win on the road. And now you got A.J. Green going. I think Cincinnati pretty much is done, and this will definitely be the last year for Coach Marvin Lewis. Goodbye, Marvin Lewis. Will be it for you. Matter of fact, I think I got a letter, an email for Coach Marvin Lewis. This email came from, it looks like this email came from Rex Ryan out in Buffalo. It says, "Dear Marvin Lewis, unemployment can be like both of ours. We just keep it at my house." Wow. So yeah, man, I really think the Ravens should be able to lock this run down. We do have to see Cincinnati again. We do play Pittsburgh again. It's going to be a good game the second go around with Pittsburgh. That may actually seal the deal as far as who will win the AFC North. But again, there's no question in my mind. As long as we stay healthy, our defense is really starting to really come into play with the number 2 overall defense. Joe Flacco is going to have to show me something, because that's really the X factor with me coming out of the AFC North. So I hope Joe Flacco can turn this thing around, and it's about time, because the postseason is coming. So I got Joe Flacco definitely, and the Baltimore Ravens holding it down the AFC North. The AFC South is going to be a tough one. The Tennessee Titans are definitely looking sharp. Houston Texans, I know they're the favorite coming out that division, but watch out for Marcus Mariota. He's the real deal. Tennessee Titans coming off a 27-21 defeated win against the Chicago Bears. So I'm going to go outside the box, and I think maybe the Tennessee Titans might take out the AFC South. When it comes to the AFC East, Tom Brady, the New England Patriots. Now, they do want to have some marquee matchups. It's not over. They play my Ravens in 2 weeks. They're going to take a loss to my Ravens. They got a game coming up this upcoming week, the Patriots against, I believe, the LA Rams. So the LA Rams has a pretty good pass rush. They will definitely get at Tom Brady. There's no Edelman. There's no Gronkowski, I believe, this week. He'll probably be out more than likely with the injury. So it's going to be interesting. The Patriots should be able to pull it off, but they will apply a lot of pressure to Tom Brady. So Tom Brady will see a lot of pass rush in these next couple weeks between the Rams and the Ravens. Both games, I believe, are at Foxborough, so that's going to be pretty interesting. But I think overall the Patriots should be able to hold it down and win the AFC East. The AFC West is going to be a great division matchup coming down the stretch. Of course, we got Denver in the fold. The Raiders are the hottest team, one of the hottest teams in the NFL, outside of the Dallas Cowboys, of course. And then you got the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending champions. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs, Dexter Hill, the return man, is probably the best return person I've seen since Deion Sanders. I know we got Devin Hester. I know Devin Hester has set records, but he just is not even, he's not even on this guy's radar in the same stratosphere as Mr. Hill. So Kansas City is going to be a problem. They got good defense, special teams. Alex Smith, playing quarterback, is coming into his own. So on all 3 phases of the game, Kansas City is not to be played with. The Oakland Raiders are special. I picked them to be the AFC West champions this year because I just feel like they're special. I just feel like when you're special, some things are just undeniable. Derek Carr is playing an unbelievable season. That offense is driven. And, they think against the Panthers. You see what Khalil Mack did against Cam Newton. So he definitely coming to his own. So the Raiders are not to be played with. I'll have to pick the Raiders in the AFC West. In the NFC South, it's going to be a tough one. We could possibly get Carolina bouncing back. Look like Atlanta may hold that down, but, Carolina, man, they showing some heart. They showing some poise. They had a tough loss, but they showing some poise. The Saints, you definitely can't forget about Drew Brees and the Saints. It's going to be a long one for them. Detroit, in the NFC North, they beat the Minnesota Vikings. Detroit, I don't know how they're doing without Calvin Johnson. This story, the Detroit Lions, man, that story has just been really, you talk about the Dallas Cowboys having a Cinderella story. To me, it's just been the Detroit Lions, their success they've had. I believe they're like 7-5. Their sole possession of NFC North. I believe they won't have a type of collapse. I think they'll hold it down. I think the Detroit Lions will get the NFC North Division title. I do not think the Green Bay Packers, even though they won last night, I think it was fool's gold. I said last week to my co-host, J.O., Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers is a done deal. No separation, no leadership, no accountability. It's a done deal. We can turn the hot seat up 20 degrees on Mike McCarthy, and that's about it for them. In the NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys, what can you say? The hottest team in football, but it's clearly not over. I had predicted the New York Football Giants to win the NFC East. We got some key games coming down these next few weeks. Dallas could take a loss or two, so it's going to be clutch. But I'm not going to go away on my prediction. I got the New York Giants winning the NFC East. That's right. I'm so disrespectful to you Cowboy fans. So what? Redskins showing some poise too, so shout out to the Redskins. And finally, the NFC West between the Cardinals, the 49ers, the Seattle Seahawks, man. Offense is pathetic. Russell Wilson? Oh, my. I got to talk to the bosses because somebody told me that Russell Wilson is the best quarterback in the NFL. Clearly out of bounds. That offense was just anemic against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It was pathetic. 5 points. 5 points. I think they had 1 net yard going into maybe the second quarter, the second half. It was offensively, it was just pathetic, man. But I just think because of that weak conference. The Rams will make some noise, but seeing teams twice in that division, I have to edge the Seattle Seahawks as being a favorite, just simply because of their defense and the pressure. best that they provide. So that's the playoff picture, man, for me. As far as bubble teams, Tampa Bay definitely has a shot to make the NFC wild card. Buffalo Bills is on the bubble, but I don't think Rex Ryan's going to get it done. I think Rex Ryan is going to get it out. And I think Rex Ryan, this may be his last year in Buffalo, too, under the radar. They might get rid of him. So that's pretty much my stance, people, when it comes to the playoff picture. I just got NBA 2K17 and Madden 17 on Xbox One. If y'all think y'all can lock in with the best, come check me out. Gamer Tag 7 Mitchell 78. That's 7 Mitchell 78. Again, make sure y'all subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow us everywhere on social media. SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at T7M Radio. We definitely appreciate all the support. You know what time it is, man. This 7 Mitchell, man. You are now rocking with the best. It's the best of 7 Sports Talk. I hope y'all stay safe. I hope y'all ate very well, man. Had a happy Thanksgiving weekend, man. I've been chilling out. Was with the family. I had to put them to the side. Now I had to get back to the money. You already know what time it is, and we got so much sports to talk about. So y'all stay safe, man. Until the next time, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, get into this playoff picture, because it's going down. Big up to my New York Knicks. We got to get back over 500 and get prepared for this Carmelo trade, because I know it's coming soon. 7 Mitchell, man. Follow me as well all on social media and on Twitter, 7 Mitchell, man. Y'all be easy. You're now rocking with the best. It's the best of 7 Sports Talk, T7M Radio. So big.
Best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell on T7M Radio every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. 347-989-8102, and follow us on social media, T7M Radio on YouTube.